So every single month on my channel, actually sometimes multiple times a month, I give away a Megabass lure. And not just any Megabass lure, it's always in a limited edition color. And this month is no different. Now I kind of gave you guys a sneak peek twice already, and I am not gonna lie, this color here is my favorite color they've released so far. Actually, when it finally unfreezes here in New Hampshire, this is one of the first baits I'm gonna be using. When I saw this color, it just screamed smallmouth. But right quick, before we get into the limited edition unboxing and giveaway, Dave Radigan has still not claimed this prize yet. And just another reminder, Dave Radigan, just hit me up at my email, nateandersh93@gmail.com, or my Instagram at nateandersh. But as you guys could tell, not the biggest box here. Actually, the only thing I ordered were the limited edition baits. I bought 4 of the same exact bait. And unfortunately, I was a little late when they dropped this bait. And I didn't have my first choice, but they did have like my second choice. So it's all good. Without further ado, the limited edition bait I'm going to be giving away today is a Megabass Vision 110 Junior. And this is the crack sand color. And I ended up buying 4 of them. I really wanted the just normal Vision 110, but unfortunately all the Vision 110s were sold out. Now, just to spec this bait out a little bit, it's 98 millimeters, so just slightly smaller than the Vision 110. It's 3/8 of an ounce, and this bait is suspending. And this bait will dive down to about 4 feet, but that's also depending on what line you use, how you bring it back to you. If you use heavy line and keep your rod tip up, this bait will only get down to like a foot. But if you use the right line and the right cadence bringing it back to you, you can get this bait down to 6-7 feet if you want to. But let's open one up and take it out of the package real quick. But look at this color. Definitely one of my favorite. Has the crackle on top. That's where that crack comes from. But it's a translucent bait as well. And I hope my camera is picking it up pretty well. But there's like a pink like pearl around this whole bait too. Super cool bait. Can't wait to use it in the springtime. I really like this color. Now earlier I said this is going to be one of the first baits I tie on in the spring, and I just want to show you guys the combo I'm going to be using. Now typically when I use a jerkbait, I use a bait casting setup. But right now I just don't have a bait casting setup really fine-tuned to that bait. Unlike this rod here. Now this is a medium light rod, so this is going to have lots of bend to it. Perfect for keeping the fish pinned with the treble hooks. And I am running 12-pound braid, and then typically I have a 8-pound leader on this rod. But with that 8-pound leader, that is going to allow this Vision 110 Junior to get down to the maximum depth possible. Now that being said, I've also used 20-pound line for jerkbaits when I want to use them in shallow water, when the fish are feeding on like shallow flats in a river on little bait fish. And just because I use a medium light powered rod, that doesn't mean you can't use a medium power rod to fish this. This bait is 3/8 of an ounce. And I don't know if you guys can see that. Oh, you guys definitely can see that. There's 2 tungsten ball bearings in here. And when you cast this bait, these are going to shift to the back. So although this bait is only 3/8 of an ounce, this bait is going to cast like 1/2 of an ounce. So with that medium power rod, even some medium heavy power rods, you'll be able to cast this bait just fine. But for me, I really like that medium light because I think, in my unprofessional opinion, that helps the fish stay pinned. You can use a medium heavy and that will catch you fish, but I think having that medium heavy rod might also lose you a couple fish. This is just a size comparison too. This is a normal Vision 110, so that's obviously 110 millimeters. And the one below it is that junior. So as you can tell, definitely the smaller profile. So when you're targeting fish that are feeding on just little minnows, this little junior size can really outshine that bigger Vision 110. To enter the giveaway is super simple. All you have to do is be subscribed and leave a comment down below, and I will pick a random winner. This is not actually the last giveaway I have to do. I actually already have the next limited edition Megabass lure to give away. Honestly, I probably won't be giving that away for another 3 or 4 weeks. I come out with videos every single week. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it.